I think my other two colleagues are also there.
Yes,
So,
is Wild Spartan?
yeah, while Spartan is there and Dimitri is there.
Dimitri.
Yeah. So
There you go.
there are three speakers, myself,
Hmm.
Wild, and Dimitri.
Awesome. Okay, great to have you guys. Dimitri and
Likewise.
Wild, did you want to test your microphones quickly?
Hi guys, can you hear me well?
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah, wonderful.
Hi guys, can you hear me well?
Yep, got you too, Wild.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, welcome everybody to the Spartan Casino AMA. I'm Shano, and today we have Dimitri, Kavita, and Wild Spartan who'll be presenting the Spartan Casino project. So team, if you like, you can start with an introduction about yourselves so we can learn a little bit about you and then your team. And then from that, we can start to talk about Spartan Casino.
Yeah, sure. So let me start by introducing myself, and then I'll ask my other two colleagues to speak. So I am the CEO and CFO of Spartan Casino and Titan Corp. Now, Titan Corp is a parent company. Spartan Casino is a part of Titan Corp, and I have 30 years of experience in managing operations, insurance, and finances of multinational companies at global level. I'm a CFA charter holder and an MA in economics from Cambridge University. I have held senior management positions with major brands. At Titan Corp, so major brands such as Aon, Marsh, Willis, Citibank, and Rack Bank. At Titan Corp, I'm responsible for full project management, operations, online gaming platforms, human resources, finance, and investments. I bring a plethora of experience in building businesses, raising investments, creating platforms, managing financial operations, and have the gravitas to drive the business, building big networks with gaming providers, investment funds, and exchanges. So I'll ask my other two colleagues to introduce themselves too. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Christopher. I'm actually the CMO of Spartan Casino and Titan Corp. My background hails from the days of leads and marketing, so I'm heavily involved in the data and lead side as well as the marketing side as well. So I've been in that field for many, many years now. Got in touch, wanted to touch base with the crypto space around sort of when I heard about the white paper of, from the Satoshi Nakamoto white paper, was very, very intrigued with that. So I've been an early investor from that point. But seeing the space moving and as it has, and obviously seeing the opportunity to go forward, we've really honed our skills, and I think we've built quite a solid team. So I'm going to pass you over to my colleague, Dimitri.
Hi, guys. My name is Dmitry. I'm a head of product. So I have around 12 years experience of marketing and 3 years in the iGaming industry. So basically, I entered the gaming industry on a position of a chief marketing officer at TVBet. It's a live dealer provider. And then I started to help sportsbook and casino operators to establish their business. So basically, almost one year ago, I joined Spartan, and I'm responsible for operational website of Spartan Casino. Thank you.
Very much, guys. You all sound like a very experienced. Kavita, are you the founder of this project? Sorry.
So I am one of the founding members. We are three founding members. Christopher is one of them, myself, and there's another person. His name is Stephen, who's also the angel investor in this project. He also hails from a very tremendous background in leads media advertising. So we are like three family offices which have sort of amalgamated and colluded to build up the Titan Corp. And then, we decided to embark on entertainment and gaming, because each one of us hails from all the differing backgrounds, but yet very enriching backgrounds, and have the gravitas and the experience, to drive businesses. Awesome. So if you like, I can actually, introduce a little bit, make an introduction in a second.
Yeah, let's do it. Is your pre-sale pool created?
I'm sorry?
Has your pre-sale pool been created?
So we are going for the pre-sale tomorrow, 14th March at 19, and it's been created, yes. So
Okay,
people
cool.
can actually access it. The link can be provided, on the group. Can one of my colleagues do that?
I will
Christopher,
do that now.
yeah, please
Also, in
provide the
looking,
community.
yeah, indeed.
So
In
it
looking,
starts.
sorry, Kavita, if I may, in looking, just make sure you look for iBar as opposed to Spartan Casino, because that's actually the name of the token.
Yeah. So what happened is that although we tried to register it on the Spartan, it has picked up the logo contract address, right? So the logo contract address is of iBar. So that's why you see Iron Bar. But if you check, the logo is of, the embedded logo is of Spartan Casino, but the contract address is of Iron Bar. Okay. So shall I just go over, how we can kind of conceptualized Spartan Casino, how we built it up? If you like, can I just make a short introduction?
Yeah, definitely. Let's go for it.
So, so the way it started was that, we were essentially three founding members with varying backgrounds. We pooled in our thoughts and ideas to come up with something which was going to be a unique offering to the community at large. So around that time, the pandemic hit us, and we started thinking of offering entertainment and gaming to a worldwide community from their homes. So the land-based casino or casino business was going through a sea change, and there were fiat-based online casinos, but very few were linked to cross-chains in cryptocurrencies. So we decided to explore multiple chains and cryptocurrencies and finally zero down on the most efficient network, which is the BSC chain, and have now gone several steps ahead to include other efficient chains and onboard a variety of games on multiple chains. We felt that riding on the buoyancy of the crypto market and the DeFi space was a way forward, as there are abundant casino projects in the fiat space, but few in the crypto space on multi-chains, and the options for bridging and going from one network to another makes these opportunities very attractive. We're also in conversation with some of our brand ambassadors to reach out to multiple jurisdictions. So in Spartan Casino, we already have the Curacao license and are looking at a few other jurisdictions like Malta, UK, and the US markets. We have tied up with very strong brand ambassadors, one of them being America's biggest TV host, Wayne Allen Root. And we are in conversation for synergy and alliance with this company, which is Vegas Winners, to make an advent into the US market. So I will ask a while to share the Twitter announcement that was made by Wayne, just a couple of months back, announcing the brand alliance between Spartan and Vegas Winners. And this partnership and others to come will take Spartan Casino and gaming strength to strength. And you can refer to our roadmap for our vision and future plans, which are quite ambitious. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kavita. Did anybody else in your team have anything else that they wanted to run through?
They just called it Kavita.
Kavita, not Kavito.
No, I think you can continue, certainly.
Pardon,
You
sorry?
can, I think, that's the brief introduction. If you'd like to kind of ask any more questions, we're happy to, answer any questions coming from you.
Yeah,
Of
sure.
course, what we like is to give a holistic picture about our project, the way it's been conceptualized, which I've already touched based on, but we can cover various elements of our products, platforms, marketing plans, marketing promotions, tokens, etc. So you can break it down the way you want to. Thanks.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, so my question now is just more so in terms of your casino. So your platform, is that available for people to start using like immediately right now?
So the platform is, let me just talk a little bit about the platform and how it's come to come into play. So the thing is that we worked very hard to build up the operational casino. and the website. And we have amalgamated a lot of, providers and third-party providers as well. So we have currently about 125 plus games and almost 200 providers who are there, on the operational platform. But what we did is, strategically, we put it more on a beta stage, up until now. Of course, we have plans now to take it further. But the beta stage basically meant that, it was open to the community. They could go, they could try, test, play, withdraw, do what have you. Because the reason why we kept it afloat at the beta stage is that we were looking to also integrate our tokens, right? So we have 2 tokens and we want to kind of integrate that into the platform. Plus, there are a few other sort of structural changes and some cosmetic changes that development work which has been ongoing. So there's a lot of work which has, undergone the platform. But yes, I mean, we are going to be looking at now taking it to the next level, which is the alpha stage with heavy marketing and promotional plans.
Awesome. Okay. And once this platform becomes available for people to start using, will it be available for people worldwide, or will it just be starting in specific countries to start with? And how is all that implementation phase going to start working?
Okay, so the way it works is that, we have the Curacao license, right? So we are a regulated casino. I just want to make that very clear that we are a regulated casino, which obviously means that we are completely checked and KYC'd properly by a regulator. And it's one of the most prominent jurisdiction, which is Curacao, right? So Curacao has multiple countries, incorporated within its framework. And those countries residents of those countries can easily play, right? So we can share the list with you of, which countries, but a lot of them are East European countries, quite a few of the West European countries as well, Western European countries, barring United Kingdom, parts of Asia, parts of, the rest of the world, Africa, etc., right? But there are markets which are still not covered under Curacao, like the US, UK, India, right? So these are 4 or 5 markets which are still not covered, but we have made a provision there. So the kind of residents of those countries can use the VPN to access the link and do the KYC and just register. So we have made it, technically speaking, accessible to one and all. You just have to use the VPN link, which is there on our website. So you have to download the VPN and use the VPN. But mind you, don't use the VPN using United Kingdom or United States. You've got to use a VPN, let's say, of a European country other than the UK.
Mm-hmm. And is that due to regulation?
Yeah, that's due to the regulation. But also, I just want to add, I've talked about, we want to venture into Malta. We want to venture into US, UK. In terms of getting the regulator licenses there. So it's like work in progress. And very soon, I think there'll be almost, more than 3/4 of the world will be able to play on a platform without using VPNs. Okay.
All right, awesome. And in terms of sorry, was somebody going to say something?
Yeah. If we have some time, I can make a short presentation of the operational website. It's already active, so players access it and display. Just let me share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can now.
Wonderful. So this is our operational website. As Kavita mentioned before, it's regulated. So here you can check our Curacao license. A few words about the website. So we have around 200 providers and several thousand games. We have all the most demanded product verticals. So I'm talking about the classical sports betting, esports, live casino, slots, virtual sport, and skill games. I'll show you how everything works. So let's start with the sports betting. Here we have a full framework where you can find all available sports in the left side, and in total we have more than 60K per match events per month. And if we're talking about live events, we have more than 35,000 events per month. Next one, it's a live casino. So in total we have 19 different providers. Each of them has a lot of different games and like rooms or tables with the different limits. So also we have a separate VIP room for the players who prefer to play with high limits. Slot casino. Here we have 60 providers. So in the left side, you can see the full list. Each of them has at least 20 games. Some of them has 200. So basically in each slot game, you have two different modes. So if player wants to just try a game and to find out if it's used to him, he can choose the fun play mode and just not spend money on the roulette. If you want to play with the real money, he can choose the roulette. Next category, which is sport. So this product category is very popular in Asian and African markets. So here we have 3 different providers, and they're providing different sports like soccer, horse racing, dog racing, and even like the cockfight. Next game category, it's Zeppelin. So it's something new and very, very demanded in the iGaming industry during the last 2 years. So the idea of this game is that you need to take your winning before the plane will fly away. I will show you how it works. So I just place the bet. Plane is starting to fly, and here we can see the odd. So, and we need to cash out before it will fly away. This is the idea, and this game is extremely engaging, and a lot of players, as you can see on the left side, is playing this game. Next one, it's a live bingo. So basically, it's lottery games. We have Keno, we have Lucky 6, Lucky 7, Lucky 1, we have Dices. So even like the old school players who prefer to play Lotto, they can find something for them here. And the last one, it's like mini games. Here we have 4 games for now. The most, as for me, the most engaging is this one. So I bet you will remember this game from the Windows. So basically, we need to place a bet and open different slots and not to blow up here. This is the idea. It's old school minds. And basically, that's all. Regarding the functionality, what we have here, this is the link to the promotion on top. So there we will publish all updates and promo. Here we have deposit tab. So for now we have CryptoPay. It's the payment provider. To make a deposit, everything it's quite easy. So you need to choose the coin. You need to enter the amount and push deposit, and you will be transferred to the payment provider website where you need just to transfer funds, and that's all. Withdraw works in the same way. You need to choose crypto type, enter your wallet address, enter amount, and that's all. Here we have a separate bonus tab. So here's an example. We have some Spartan community bonus. Basically, it's a 100% bonus on the first deposit. And here you can check all the conditions about it. So basically, this is the website we have for now. It's fully operational, it's working, and the players can access it and play and enjoy. Chris, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
If you don't mind, I can show our platform as well with the dice game, just to give the idea how it will look like and how it will work.
Sure. So guys, just to kind of give you an idea, this will be a visual. This is actually going to be coming into play shortly, but this is actually a demonstration that you're seeing right now, which is a Web 2.0. We're going to show you the part of our website, which is basically a Web 3. So all you simply do is connect your wallet and then you're good to go. But he'll give you a demonstration of that too.
Yeah. So here, as Kavita mentioned, we will have around 125 games, and technically it will work in a very, very easy way. So basically, you need to enter the game. You need to connect your MetaMask wallet here, and you will be able to play. So this platform is still under development, and it will be released very soon. But just to give you an idea that we already have the platform, and it's almost on the pre-launch stage. I think that's all from my side. If you have any questions, just let me know.
I think the platform itself is very attractive. Just watching you navigate around through that just then, even the homepage, it looks really good. You guys have done a good job in developing that. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Can I just add a few points to that? Dimitri, thank you very much for that great demonstration. But I just wanted to add a few things here. So the thing is that we have gone to the market, right? We are talking to investors, like your community and other platforms. And we have released tokens. So 2 tokens, one is a warrior token and the other is IBAR. The idea is that we will make these tokens utility tokens, and they will be integrated onto our platform, right, through our payment provider. So we are in conversation with a very advanced, very boutique payment provider who is going to be integrating the 2 tokens and will release it across the board, making 125 plus games playable. So as of now, it's all the alt currencies, but we will have those 2 tokens. Similarly, on the dice game that Dimitri has just demoed, it is going to be linked to both the IBAR and the warrior token. So they are not just going to be gaming tokens, but they'll be staking tokens as well. So just clarifying that bit, that there's a lot in play and a lot to offer to the community who's currently, going to be sitting on these wonderful tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another factor, if you don't mind me coming in here, is that we wanted to make it as industry standard as possible, because our goal is to obviously understand that out there we are in the crypto space, but ultimately there's a fiat market that it will be migrating soon. So this disruption opportunity is here and here now. And I feel that what we really wanted to focus on was to make sure that this particular platform has a very nice, clean UI. And it's very simple to navigate for a very novice person to someone who's professional. We wanted to make sure that there was a very clean, simple use case for having a platform which already feels correct for the people that we're going to basically be bringing in from the fiat space. And of course, from our side of the fiat space, it's going to be a case of more educating that side to see the benefits of the crypto, application. So we wanted to make it nice and streamlined for our next phase, which we can obviously discuss as we carry on.
Awesome. Thank you. Guys, I was just looking at the IBAR pre-sale pool and just had a few questions regarding that. Well, a question, sorry. Your pre-sale pool has 55% unlocked tokens. What's the plans for that?
So the plans are very simple. Let me just go to the tokenomics, right? So
Yeah, sure.
Let me pull up the tokenomics here. So just give me a few seconds. Okay. So the way this would work is we started off with 90 million fixed supply and 10 million capped mint function, which is to be minted, right? That is going to be all available only for gaming. It's not meant for anyone but gaming. That's going to be minted and put into, a vesting schedule that will be available on a wallet address, which is not a owner's wallet address. So coming back to now the supply bot, we consciously burnt 25 million out of that, right? So we started with 90, we burned 25. And now we have 65 million. Out of 65 million, we have locked and vested 10.3 million, right? So that includes the 5 million of the promoter share. Now the promoter share has been vested over 4 years, which technically means and shows the commitment of the promoters to lock in their liquidity and not to do a rug pull. And there's a commitment to the project, right? So They want to grow this project and grow with the project and instill confidence and faith amongst the investors and the community. Now, coming back to that 55 million, technically a lot of it is actually going to be provided to gamers and stakers, right? So we have a staking platform which is also ready, in which we will be demoing through, on our TG, and we'll demo it through an AMA. So that staking platform is essentially meant for investors who have bought, say, the IBAR token and they want to stake it, right? So they stake it, they go stake it for, let's say, 1 year. So they get an X% of return. So, hypothetically, let's say, the return is, say, 1 token and you get 0.25 back. So it's almost 25% return. So that's the APY that's been calculated. So the staking and the gaming token has to be kept fluid at the moment, because this is going to be soon released and locked into the platform so that people can go and buy from there, right? So they buy, and the staking will be locked into the staking platform. That's why I'm talking about that. Why we have kept it afloat. There's no point putting it into vesting when very shortly after 1 month or 2 months, all the gamers and the IBAR holders are going to go and start playing, right? So these games are going to be integrated very shortly, maybe in a couple of weeks' time, across the 2 tokens, and then there will be a great, I would say, it's going to be like a hurricane. People will go to the DEX platforms and want to buy, or they will come to our platform and through our payment provider buy these tokens. So we want to strategically keep this open and fluid. Then in addition to that, we have 2 million tokens, which we have kept aside for advisors, which again, we have to keep slightly fluid, but we can lock or keep it vested also for a certain period of time. Obviously, we want to avoid dumping. We want to kind of, not have the market going for. So we have to instill anti-dumping, clauses. And at the moment, it is sitting in our treasury wallet, and it's going to be gradually kind of disseminated across different platforms. And a bit will also go into the vesting schedule. And we have put aside 3 million liquidity for platforms and exchanges, and 3 million for marketing. So that's the overall breakdown of what is locked and what is not.
Awesome, appreciate that. Thank you very much for running us through. Okay, the last question, I think, or last few questions, I think I'll ask because don't want to take up too much time, is around partnerships and marketing. I know you guys briefly touched on partnerships beforehand, but if you'd like to explain any more about partnerships and then get into the marketing side, that would be really, really good.
Okay, so let me take the questions in partnership, and I'll ask first Chris to talk about the marketing, and then I'll ask Dimitri to give his projections about our marketing plan, right? So let's just structure it this way. As far as partnerships is concerned, so as I said that, we are, we already have quite a few alliances in place, right? So we have third-party providers we have aligned with. So through the platform, of course, as we said that we have about 200 providers. So we have, fostered, what is it called, the contractual agreements with all of them, right? And then in addition to that, we have partnerships with brand ambassadors across the globe. So Wayne is one. We are in conversations with, a few others. Also, we have the endorsement and the what is called the coverage from Polygon, the Polygon chain. So the Polygon chain is one where we will be going quite aggressively to, promote our platform, because we want to launch as I said, that because this is multi-chain, right? So it's not just on BSC. We're planning to take it on BSC, Polygon, and Ethereum. So we will have a bit of token supply also furnished for the Polygon chain network, so that these games are ultimately playable from mass audience. We don't want to kind of make it very restrictive. We want it to be available to one and all, right? So whoever understands how big a fun ride gaming and casinos are. And in terms of, yes, so I have also been invited by Sigma in Dubai. So I'm in conversation with Sigma in their various sort of global events, to participate in the global events, to be a speaker as well. So I have been invited in Dubai to kind of, just represent the company, as well as we are talking to Sigma to foster, some kind of alliance, also feature on the news bulletin board. They have put us in touch with a number of affiliate partners, so that's a very, very, strong coverage. I don't know whether people know a lot about Sigma, but it's the largest roadshow and conference organizers in the casino world, right? So it's very difficult to find something as niche as that, but I didn't even go to them, they invited me. So that's a very great start, I would say. We have also, Titan Corp has been nominated as a corporate service provider of the year. So, I'm going to be attending the awards ceremony there as well. So there's just a number of partnerships that, we have fostered over the past sort of 1 year. And we are obviously looking to, go further and have more and more tie-ups and more alliances. And also work through the referral programs and the affiliate programs, to kind of make this more grand. That's all from me. And Christopher, if you want to touch base on the marketing, great. That'd be great. Thank you.
Thank you. Indeed. So I think one of the things that we've also factored in is the fact that we can see how Web3 is going to start interacting across the globe as far as metaverses are concerned. So we're actually going to be launching our casino, which actually will be in the metaverse as well. So the goal here is to basically push out that we're going to be multi-chain, multiverse casino. Web 2, Web 3. Of course, what comes with that will be benefits across all of our tokens and the NFT that we'll have to use in order to engage with regards to our, the actual metaverse itself. So there's lots going on. As far as kind of looking forward is concerned, at this stage, obviously, we did all of this last year from a white paper, and it simply just rose out of the ashes from there. So, and we raised very, very quickly in 12 seconds. So it showed a demand. And from that, we've been able to obviously get to this stage where we're able to now launch our product, make sure the market really are ready for it, create exciting games, and, produce something excellent. Now, I was going to ask you, is it possible that you can share your screen and just go to Spartan.casino? I'd like to just showcase some games that we're looking into. And I can run through exactly what we're doing after that. Is that okay?
Yep, give me a second. One second. I don't think it'll let me share my screen, to be honest.
Okay, so maybe if I can ask Dimitri. Oh, you can share.
Yeah, I didn't think I could because I'm presenting.
Oh, that's fine. So if you just scroll down, you should see, actually on the right hand side, you can see watch the concept trailer, The Hunt. Can you see that? Top right. So just scroll up a little bit. Yeah. So just click on The Hunt, and I'll give you a feedback on that. And I'll just pause myself, and you guys can enjoy.
Can you just let me know if you hear the audio of this?
Yeah, go ahead. If you just enlarge the screen as well, the YouTube. No, the audio is not coming through.
Not sure why.
Okay, I'm not sure either. I wonder if Dimitri has got any sound.
Dimitri, did you want to try?
Yep, give me a second. I will share my screen.
What about if I try system audio? Give me 1 second. Let me try again.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
You
Coming through now.
Found guilty for attacking and obliterating an entire planet. You will be sentenced to carry with you the memories of what you have done by having a microprobe forcibly attached to your skull, piercing through to your brain and depleting your entire lifespan to a measly 60 minutes to live. I hereby hereby sentence you to survive within the penal colony Vordaran. In the Vordar system, nobody ever leaves. And I will make sure you never see the light of day again.
Awesome, guys.
Thank you. So that's one of our games. If you want to just, I'll kind of give you a rundown with that game specifically. So the Hunt is actually a game which is, obviously, as we know, the concept right now is play to earn. But this one is actually going to be survive and earn. So you can come and play the game. You've got 59 minutes to basically survive within this prison penal colony. Getting life, taking life, being able to survive. After 59 minutes, there's more people that join you through a garbage chute. So they're coming because they're obviously, ex-villains. They're coming in, they're just getting thrown into the whole battle royal experience. The goal here is to understand that you've got to survive. So when you survive, you start earning. So I think there'll be a tremendous amount of interest from gamers on Twitch, gamers on YouTube, original gamers who are basically, in the marketplace playing with PlayStation, etc. So there's a lot of exciting stuff there. Again, what we're doing is we're using that particular leverage to bring entertainment and people's previous gaming experience over, because it's one thing to get, a spend on an Apple device, for example, on the Apple iTunes, but you don't really have it as a currency, do you? So this is where we wanted to make sure there's rewards going on. So that's a really exciting concept there. If you just scroll down as well, there's another game which is called Drift the Block, and I can give you more detail on that as well.
This one? Oh, no, that's the Hunt. Yep. Do you want me to open that and play that as well?
Yeah, this is just a taster, and I can demonstrate.
Cool. Wild Spartan.
And also, if you just check the actual group, I've just shared with you the concept for the metaverse we're doing.
Check the what, sorry?
Just check the group, your group, and I've just sent a video, which is the metaverse video.
Okay, and that's in the Pink Cell chat or in our private chat?
That's in the Pink Cell chat.
I can't see anything in the Pink Cell chat.
Hold on, let me just check to see. It's slightly delayed. Give me a second.
I think it's if it's a big file.
Oh, it's deleted. Shall I send it to you directly?
Yeah, send it to me directly.
Give me a second.
Because it says at the top of the screens, Wild Spartan is still sending a file.
Oh, maybe it's coming through.
If it's large, then maybe that's why.
Okay, let me see if I can get. But I'll give you when that comes down. Obviously, what we do is we'll let Dimitri get to his section, and then I can demonstrate that after because I think it should load by then.
Yep.
So as I said, with regards to the drift of block side, I can obviously explain that now. Imagine 14 racers all put in. Let's just say, for example, we're talking B&B here. So they've just put one B&B each to race. Now, each racer has obviously put in their one B&B to race this event. This event will take place. There'll be a pool of 14 B&B available. Now, we have a concept which we basically put together, which is our collection called WTA, which is winner takes all. This is coming. And what that basically means that is the actual race will take place, the full-on race, and it'll be a proper gaming, play-to-earn game. But the goal here is to actually win. Once you win, the winner takes 90% of the winnings, which means they'll walk away with 13 B&B. And the 14 B&B, which is the total, so one B&B was shared between position 2, 3, 4, and 5. We wanted to do that because I think that it's going to be another way to have the earning going on. As well as that, it'd be NFTs. You can just soup up the vehicle, make sure that's really, really how you want it to be, design everything. and you can customize it as you wish. So this is going to be another concept that we're really going to be driving. Again, you've got your Twitch, market, you've got your YouTube market. It's going to be really, really exciting. And I think influencers are really going to gravitate to that one because it's an exciting, 90 seconds of their life where they can quickly earn very, very quickly any currency. So that will go obviously cross-chain, be it Matic and Ethereum, for example. But I think with that kind of concepts with the games, it just doesn't make us a one-trick pony. We're looking to obviously get into casino and gaming. That's basically where we're going with this. So we really want to execute upon the concept of crypto across the gaming console and across obviously the casino console. So I think that's where the excitement will come from.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. You guys are not a one-stop, one-trick pony.
Thanks, Wild. Can I just ask Dimitri? Dimitri, can you just run through the marketing strategy and the figures a little bit about what we want to attain? Thank you.
Yep, sure. I will share my screen again.
Yeah, and then we'll get questions from the audience after Dimitri.
So, regarding the operational website of a Spartan Casino that I was showed before, we are planning to spend in the first year of operation more than $600,000, and here you can see the expected results. So basically, the user database will grow from day to day, and after 12 months, we will achieve more than almost $3 million in GGR. GGR means gross gaming revenue, and it's the main metric of like a sportsbook and casino operator success. So basically, it's calculated like a placed bet minus winning bet, and the difference will be the GGR. GGR, it's like a profit of a casino or sportsbook operator. So the annual profit, clean profit, will be more than $1 million, and all these funds will be reinvested into the new products, including the metaverse, like Chris mentioned before, and P2P games as well. So here you can check the numbers. In the left side, we have like the main metrics like cost per action, registration costs, GGR from turnover, average deposit, and basically everything that is needed to calculate the casino profit. Any questions here?
Yeah, all seems very straightforward.
Yeah, in addition to this media buying, strategy that we have in mind, of course, we are going to be working very heavily with the affiliate network, right? So the affiliate partners. So we are already in conversation. We've got some great introductions to affiliate partners. So the whole idea is to amalgamate as much as possible from different sources and make this casino like, a very high rev generating casino, so that at the end of it, there is a good trickle down of bonuses and profits to not just the casino, but also to the stakeholders, like the, IBAR token holders, the Warrior token holders, and if we do go into NFT, the NFT holders. So it's just that, we want to take people along with us rather than sort of working in silo. We're also going to have a strategy of, creating voting rights. So we will kind of, before taking very major strategic decisions, we are going to be involving the community and, giving them the opportunity to pick or strike off, options and scenarios, right? So we'll present that to them and, let them revert to us. And so typically how it's now taking place in DAO platforms. So that's the culture we want to promote.
Yes, just for your understanding, to build a successful affiliate program, it takes really a lot of time, basically. So that's why we are planning to invest in media buying as well, just to give a boost to our operational website. That's all.
All right, awesome, guys. Before we run out of time, let's get some questions from the audience. If you guys are ready. Okay, everybody, please raise your hands for the Spartan Casino team. We'll get some questions. They're giving away $300 split by 6 people, so $50 each for best question. Please just make sure that the questions are specific to the project and not generic in nature. Victor, you can start. Victor?
Yeah, good evening, Shano. Thank you very much.
Hi, buddy.
Now, my question, like I checked through their betting sites, I can't see a correlation between the betting and the token. So now my question is, can we bet with your token, or probably we can withdraw our bet winnings and convert it to your tokens? Like, do you have a plan to make that happen, or they are just two different things?
For now, the IRAN and IBAR and we're talking are not integrated into the payment provider system. So for now, you just cannot use it to make a deposit on the platform. In the nearest time, we will finish the integration and you will be able to deposit and withdraw with the IBAR and War token. Regarding the like a placing a bet in the IBAR or War token, for now we have USD. It's just like a gaming currency that everybody knows, and it's the most comfortable currency for the players from the whole world. So in the future, we will add a possibility to place a bet in the BNB, IBAR, BTC, and all the most popular currencies in the world. I hope that I answered your question.
Oh, yeah,
And
that
that's
answers my
going to be,
question. Yeah.
yeah, sorry to step in. So
Okay.
that's going to be quite near in the future because we are already in advanced conversation to, as I said, that's why we kept it at a beta stage so that, we can integrate the tokens in the platform. So that's where we are at the moment in terms of our conversations. Another thing is that, of course, the Dice War game, which is going to be released very shortly, is already integrated. So IBAR and warrior tokens are already integrated in those in those games. So there's Dice War and there's Bobble Drop. So even before the tokens are integrated on the main operational website, you can have a go at our in-house games, which will have the tokens integrated.
Oh, thank you very much. I think that answers my question. Thank you very much, Shano, for the opportunity.
Thanks, Victor.
You're welcome. I want to add as well that we will potentially be bringing in a swap, so it's nice and comfortable for all users. So you don't have to go off platform; you can do everything in-house.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers, mate. All right, Zoel.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, mate.
Hi, Shana, can you hear me?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, okay. First of all, thanks for the great opportunity. Yeah, and also, I recommend you guys for a great presentation. Well, my question really is about the game. You see, can you tell me, how does the game focus more on the player's experience, doing in and out of the game, to create a balance for playing and earning? You get my question?
Yeah, this is related to the dice game, Dice War, I think, Kavita. Would you like to answer that?
Dice War is generally the platform.
I think it's the play-to-earn model is talking about around the actual Dice War, for example.
I totally said that. How does a person put in the deposit and how does it withdraw? Is that the question, sir?
Yeah. I mean, how does the game focus more on the player's experience, doing in and out of the game, to create a balance for playing and earning, and also to start playing your game? How much money?
Okay.
Yeah, how much money do I need to start playing your game? Is it required that I have NFT characters or a specific number of your token?
Okay, so here we go. So the thing is that, as far as the operational casino is concerned, where we already have a lot of games, right? There is a minimum deposit, that you have to put. So you get yourself KYC, you get yourself registered, you have to, pass certain sort of pre-qualifications. And then once you do, then there is, I believe, a minimum deposit requirement of $20, right? As far as the main casino is concerned. So, and then you can, start using it and do wagering, betting, and what have you. Obviously, you need to have a certain minimum deposit or a minimum turnover in order to withdraw. And Dimitri can actually give you more information on that. In a minute, let me just cover the Dice War bit, right? So you had also a question about the play to earn, right? So The play to earn is currently we have is one game, which is the Dice War game, which we are about to launch, right? Now, the way it works with play to earn is that, of course, you go to the the platform where we have those in-house games. The link will be soon integrated on a Spartan.casino platform, right? So click the in-house games and it will take you straight to the play to earn games. And one of them is Dice War, the second is Bobble Drop. You click on it and then you basically connect with your MetaMask, and the MetaMask, what you have to do is it's actually quite self-evident and self-explanatory. You won't even have to, because it's a fairly sort of a simple game. It's not very complicated, right? So it will give you the option to it will give you the option to kind of put the wage or the bet, right? So for example, you could start off with what, a 0.2 BNB or equivalent of that in Wario or iBar, and you deposit that right in the wallet and use that to then start playing. And then you can see there again, there are kind of stochastic probabilities of how much you can lose or how much you can win, right? So you can say that, I want to keep my winning bet at, say, something like 90%, or I keep it at 30%, right? So the lower you keep it in terms of your winning chances, then the higher you win. The higher you keep your winning chances, the lower you win, right? So that is one. And then second thing is that the way this is devised, right, it's nobody ultimately loses everything. Everybody takes home something. So the winner takes, obviously, is a substantial chunk, but even the losers, take something back. So we have, at the moment, devised a ratio or a fraction of 30% of your investment coming back to you in every round. So it's unlike, some of the other games. This game is actually designed to make you win at the end of it. It's not a game designed to make you kind of completely bankrupt as far as your deposits are concerned. So I hope that makes sense, in terms of how the play to earn model works. I mean, we are promoting a lot of passive income models. One of the passive income model that I think that, you should be looking at is staking. So just go stake the token, and at the end of the year, get your annualized yield.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you.
appreciate it.
Regarding the
Okay. Thanks for the information.
Sorry, Dimitri
Yeah,
had
thanks for
one
the information.
question to make. Dimitri, do you want to quickly just summarize what you wanted to say?
Yeah, the question was about the limits of the operational casino. So to make a deposit, you need to send at least $20 in any cryptocurrency you want. To withdraw, you need at least $50 equivalent. There are no higher limits, like maximum limits. So basically, if you want, you can make a deposit even $10K or even more. And the same situation is withdraw. So just join and play. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Honey, you can go up next.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. Reading about Spartan Casino, I found that war token rewards will be distributed by playing certain games within the platform. What will be the main games that users will be able to monetize their skills within the Spartan Casino? What will be the percentage of rewards they will get through these games?
So you want to talk about the ad revenue bit, and then I'll take it further. Thanks.
Okay, did you get my question?
Is Christopher there?
Yes, sorry, what was the question, Kavita? The ad revenue?
The question was, how do the war token holders get rewarded? So do you want to bring your ad revenue concept there? Thanks.
Absolutely. So basically, obviously, in the next few days, we're going to start realizing that the sports industry is going to go very, very heavily on the World Cup, for example, which is coming up. So we're looking to actually monetize people for watching sports. So as you understand that the logic when it comes to, for example, watching boxing, and it has been since Mike Tyson days, when you had to, Don King brought it in and you had to have that pay-per-view model going on where you had to pay to watch a fight. Well, we're going to start changing that. We're going to actually introduce paid per view, which means that you can take our choice, come on our website, watch the sport that you choose to watch and be rewarded in our token. I think that's going to be very important. The goal here from our point of view is to make sure we have a very good advertising partners who are able to pay out that reward and making sure that everyone actually is rewarded in a currency that we're looking to work with, which will probably be much more accessible, whether it be IBAR or WAR, but we're going to basically connect one of the two to that particular framework so that there's a good growth potential for other sports as well as the football. But that's just because it gives you an idea of what's going on there. So you'll be able to monetize from that point. If you're also wanting to monetize to, play the games, of course, anything Web3 is going to be based on that, because we're going to make sure there's a concept where you're constantly playing to earn, which is a logic that goes on. As well as that, you've also seen the demonstrator, which I showed you, which was the game which is called The Hunt. And of course, there's the other ones as well, the WTA games, which are going to be the ones which is like the, drift the block as well. But I think, this is something that we're looking to move forward with. We are a shared casino after all. I mean, I think you can pretty much see when everybody kind of realized in the, during the pandemic that all these casinos were closed, the opportunity just arose for us. And I think we've really kind of come on leaps and bounds from that point of view to make sure we're a shared community, a shared casino, so that we can obviously maintain our growth potential with everybody. Everyone can grow with us. It's not a case of, the house always wins. I think in this case, everyone should win with the house. So I hope that makes sense to you.
And also one more point is that, the ad revenue that will be generated, right, as we go along, a percentage of that will be distributed to that's precisely probably what your question was, that a percentage of that is going to be distributed to the Warrior token holders.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Honey, for your question.
Yeah, cheers, Honey. Okay, we'll move to Dinah Blessing. You can go next.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So my question will be about their betting site, and with respect to crypto betting addict. So you will agree with me that betting now has some addict, which is kind of not really cool. So my question is, do you guys have some sort of policy to tame betting addicts? Like age restriction.
Oh, you mean like basically gamble aware, correct? So we just, if somebody's coming in and they're, they've got the addiction and they basically come to us, is there a policy in place that protects them so that we don't use, so they don't use our system, abuse it? Is that correct?
Dinah?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
No, not a problem. So I think Dimitri's obviously in the policy side, so I think he'll be able to handle that question for you in more depth.
Yes, so basically we have all needed policies according to the regulations of Curacao, and but for now we don't have a technical possibility just to add limitations for a player, as an example, on amount that he can use to play, or on limitations on time that he can spend on our website. So for now there are no regulations about it in the Curacao, but for sure we will implement it in the nearest future.
The other thing that we could obviously as risk managers do, because Dimitri and I are also risk managers, right? So what we could actually, I mean, that's a really great question, I must say. I must commend you on, taking us on that direction. But what we could technically do is look at the betting history of this, technically a few players, and just see as a sample, what is the pattern that they are adopting in betting. So if it's pretty reckless and very regular and they are recklessly losing, then we could, that could be like a red flag. And we could obviously, try to put some kind of risk controls in those sorts of accounts.
Yes. One more thing. When we will apply for MGA, it's like Malta license or the UK license. For sure, we must implement all these things. So in the nearest future, we will add it for sure. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Dana.
you very much.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Matt, you can go up next.
How's it, Jonah? How's it, Spartan Casino team? My question is more about: would there be any legal implications for like advertising using a VPN on your website for countries that you guys obviously haven't got a license to operate in yet, like maybe a fine or whatnot?
Curacao is the most flexible jurisdiction in the gaming industry. So basically, we and the players will not face any problem at all. But when we will apply for an MGA license, we will need to add such limitations. So as an example, we will not be able to accept players for China because it's absolutely black market, but we will be able to accept players from, as an example, UK or Estonia or any European country under this license.
Okay, so but I'm talking more in like the meantime, because you did say you didn't have a license to operate in the US as of yet. Am I correct?
Yes, exactly.
So
we don't have the US license.
Yeah, so my question was more about if, like, for instance, the US government or one of their departments came across your website and saw that it was a casino operating without a license in their country, and then they see on your website that you guys are promoting the use of a VPN. Could they like fine you guys or what?
I don't think so, because in our system, all IP addresses from United States are blocked. So if you try to enter the website from United States, you will not get an access at all. So I mean the operational website. So if you want to get an access from United States, for sure you will need to use VPN. So I don't think that we face any troubles with.
Dimitri, his specific question is that if they use the VPN and then try to log in from the US, could that be encroached or tracked by the US authorities? That was the question.
Nope, it cannot.
Things cannot be traced.
Perfect. Thank you for that.
I just want to clarify as well with that, Matt. One of the big things from our point of view is making sure that everyone is staying compliant. It's one thing for us to offer, alcohol in a shop, but we can't offer alcohol to children. So therefore, we can have it on display. The idea is we have the VPN available to anyone who needs it, simply because they're going to require it. But at the same time, they have to take the responsibility as an adult to be able to use the platform as they will. And of course, they have to adhere to their local regulations as well, because ultimately the KYC will qualify or pre-qualify them in that respect. So which means we would be able to trace back that particular individual, and obviously they'd be responsible for their own actions.
Awesome. Thanks for the in-depth answers, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, last question we'll get from Guang, and then we'll wrap up this AMA.
Yep. Guys, great presentation. I went to doing the AMA, checked your website and checked everything. And especially in the casino, you definitely a lot of money to make from there. So a quick question, simple questions regarding the pre-sale. So my concern is that I have concern with pretty much with the pre-sale is being public, and then the maximum price is 5 BNB, and then you also have around about 49% of the pre-sale. Maybe you can be just on those. Why with the public with 5 BNB with the bots, people normally bots can take it over all the pre-sale, and then you also have 49%. How y'all gonna 49%?
Okay, so let me just understand the question again. you have concern about what is that? There's 51% which is locked and
Yep.
49% which will be available in liquidity to us. Well, I mean, the whole idea of going into pre-sale is that we have to basically now take this platform from a beta level to the alpha level, right? So we do need the funds. We are coming to the market basically, for assistance to raise funds to make this casino compliant and as well as operational, as well as get into the next ladder of marketing. So that is why we have locked 51% so that we keep that volume and depth in the market and trade, right? In a month and a half, all the tokens will be integrated onto the main, the website, which is the operational casino, as well as we are going to be having, the other sort of in-house games also rolled out. So it will go on an auto mode where there is going to be, everything is kind of related to demand and supply, right? So at the moment,
Yep.
people will say, well, I have the tokens. What do I do with it? Can I go and play? Not instantly, but yes, in a few weeks, in a month, you're going to have a lot of games available to you. And not only the games which will be available to you, but also your staking platform, as I mentioned. So staking platform is extremely important because, you can go, you can stake. In fact, you can start using the staking platform as soon as it's out, right? So we'll demo it, and then we'll let you know, when you can actually stake some of your IBAR tokens, because staking platform technically means that you can get returns, right? So at the end of it, it's like APY. Now, I want to also highlight one more thing, because you've asked a very interesting question. So the one more thing I want to highlight is it's APY, as in IBAR to IBAR, right? For the first 3 years. After the 3 years, once the casino, we expect it to be operationally extremely profitable, you're going to have staking returns in IBAR to fiat currency, which is going to be the US dollar. So we want to make sure that, in every which way, the token holders are going to have privy to our profits, right? So they are going to be earning profits through staking. So one is through staking. Second is, of course, you will get some dividend yield. Third is, of course, capital appreciation. So I hope that answers a bit about why we need that 49% and why the 51% is locked. What was the second tangent of your question?
Regarding pretty much like, pre-sales being public and the maximum price 5 BNB, would that create
Yeah,
a
so the
jump?
reason why we kept it at 5 BNB is because we don't want over concentration of purchase or an over concentration of ownership, because you have seen that it just tends to go, whales come. We don't want whales to be coming and, buying our tokens and then dumping them, right? We want serious buyers. We want serious investors coming into the platform. And, of course, trading, I'm not denying that you should not trade. I'm not saying that you should not make money, right? So you should trade. But the thing is that the idea is to hold on to the tokens and let the casino build up so that you can earn, so that you can grow with the casino and your tokens can grow with the casino. But if you're coming with that thing is that I want to kind of just make some short-term returns, then, that is the kind of mindset and anti-dumping, schematics that we are avoiding. So that's why we have kept that ceiling of 5 BNB.
Yep. Thank you. Looking forward for the pre-sale.
Great.
Thanks. Good
Love
stuff,
to
mate.
have you there. Thank you.
All right, Kavita and team, thank you very much for hosting this AMA. We've gone well over time, but I guess that's okay because it's been a really good presentation. If you guys can please wrap it up for the investors here, that would be awesome.
Okay, a little bit of word from me, and then I'll ask my other two colleagues to also speak. So, I just want to say one thing, that, we went with a white paper last year to Bakery Swap, right? And that kind of was a magical moment for us, because we didn't even realize, how things turned around. And in 12 seconds, we raised, a substantial amount of funds, which obviously has been entirely dedicated to the building of the casino framework, the platform, the risk management policies, the operational front, marketing, liquidity, technology, and licenses. So everything. And just be on a lookout. I'm going to make a presentation on, the whole breakdown very soon. And I want to say that, we use the funds to build up the whole framework. We went ahead of our roadmap, because in the roadmap, what we had actually envisaged was just having in July 2021 the Dice War game. It was just one in-house game. But not only did we manifest a complete casino with 125 games, and now we are going even further, making it multi-chain and now multiverse, and then we're also looking into a 3.0 casino. But we have also manifested not one, not two, almost four in-house games. So we've done a lot. We've achieved a lot, right? With the love and appreciation which was actually given to us by the community, back then. But equally, I thank all of you, all the people who have stuck around with us, for the love and support that you've given to us and having faith in us. And I equally embrace the new investors and the new, kind of entourage of people who are ready to jump onto this platform and give us their support. We are not here for the short term. We are here for the long term, and we want to take you along, and we want to have your blessings as much as we want to give you the blessings. So thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you on the pre-sale.
Thanks, Kavita. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a great day, and I wish you guys all the best of luck with launch. Take care.
Thanks very much, guys. And if you need to come and see us, we're at Spartan Casino over on Twitter.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.